bunny egg bunny is finished. But will he hold the little chocolates? Yeah, it's officially spring and very soon it's gonna be Easter. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this project because it's something that I tried to do, believe it or not, 2 years ago. And it was my first collaboration with Claire's Crafty Corner. She used to organize these open collaboration and it was great because there were so many people and doing great stuff and it was really lovely. So 2 years ago, I wanted to do the project that I'm going to be doing today. However, because of timing and drying time using the clay, I couldn't. So I had to change my mind and I had to change quickly the project that I was going to do. And then I ended up making something with felt. Ta-da! And I made this little bunny. Oh, I had the design somewhere and because I draw on pieces of paper, I couldn't find it. But this was like a little pouch that you can use to put your Easter eggs and stuff. Oh, I do think it's really cute, but I was adamant that I wanted to do my original idea. You can check out the video of my little bunny in the description, and also I'm going to put the link to the playlist. So if you want to check out the collaboration that Claire organized at the time, you've got a lot of ideas. There's going to be a lot of inspiration for Easter. But let me show you the materials and also explain the idea a little bit better. What I would like to achieve, I've got these egg molds. As you can see, they're being used and abused. But what I'm planning to do, I'm planning to roll the clay about a centimeter thickness, there or thereabouts, lay on top of the egg, let it dry, and then just do the bunny face. And then at the back, I'm going to do the tail. So then hopefully it's going to match up. So then I can close it. And the way I want to close it, I want to put a ribbon all around it. And I'm going to make a ribbon with foam clay. But let me show you the materials. So we need egg molds. I'm going to do pink foam clay all around it to do the bow and the ribbon around it. Obviously air dry clay, and I'm going to use this. And then I've got some white gesso because I'm going to give it like a nice base, because usually with the air dry clay, the paint doesn't really stick that well. But also that will save me from painting it white, because it's going to be white. It's going to have a pink nose, pink ears and pink paw pads. Oh, hopefully it's going to be so cute. And then I've got, oh my God, this is so heavy. I've got some modeling paste because I might do something with the tail and stuff. I would like it to be able to stand up on its own, but let's see about that. And then I've got some pink acrylic paint and black to do the eyes, a round tool to do the holes for the eyes and the paw pads, a sponge to smooth the clay, and obviously we'll need a little bit of water. And I think as material goes, that is it. Oh my God, this is it. I'm going to stop faffing about and I'm going to crack on with it because I am very, very excited. As I said, I had a failed attempt. Well, it wasn't a fail. The problem that I had at the time, I didn't have enough time to let the clay dry. So hopefully now I'm going to dry in time so I can show it to you before Easter. So if you would like to attempt it, you've got time to do it. But let's see about that. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you later. Let's make the bunny. First of all, I covered the surface with the grease-proof paper just to protect the surface and also just to make sure that the clay didn't stick to my mat. And then I used a couple of wooden sticks. They're about 1 centimeter thick, just to make sure that the thickness of the clay was even all the way through. And then I made the fatal mistake of not protecting the mold. I should have either dusted it with a little bit of cornstarch or protected with a little bit of cling film. It wasn't too bad. I did try to remove it when it wasn't fully dried as well. So it cracked a little bit. But you will see there's I fixed the cracks with a little bit of gesso and also the modeling paste, which was fantastic. time to make the details. Maybe I should have waited a little bit until the clay was a little bit drier before I did all the details and attached the ears and the paws. But hey ho, I went for the kill. So I thought I did everything all together. And also, just to let you know, I didn't show you on the video, but I also made the bunny tail. And the way that I made the bunny tail on the other side of on the other mold is by just rolling a little ball with a foil and then cover it with the clay and sticking it on. It goes without saying that the paws and the tail came off, but I just added a little bit of PVA glue when they were still a little bit wet and done the trick. There we go. When I attached the paws, I made on that little blue container, I made a little bit, I don't know what it's called, a spit. It's basically just clay and water. You just mix them up and you create this little paste, and it's easier. It just helps you. It acts as a glue. But I should have scored the paws, and I should have done a lot of things a little bit different. But hey ho. This is now when everything was dried and there was a lot of sanding, a huge amount of sanding. And I let it dry for about a few days with the cling film on top of it. So it was going to dry really slowly. And then I took off after 3 or 4 days, I took off the cling film and let it dry. And then in here, I've used some modelling paste to just cover up the holes and just make it a little bit smoother. And guess what? There's going to be more sanding. The most boring job in the world. The modelling paste dries pretty quickly, so I was able to sand it after like a few hours. So that was really, really cool. And as you can see, I did a little bit of texture on the tail just to make it look as if it was fluffy. And then, there we go, more flipping sanding. I thought I was never going to stop. But I did sort of just give myself like, no, that's it, enough sanding now. It was just like, taking over my life. I painted it with the gesso just to give it a really nice coat of white. I know the clay was white, but it's always like really nice to give it another coat. And also the clay is a bit weird. I think it needs like some sort of protection. The pink that I've used, it was a really cheap paint, and geez, it took me forever to try to get a little bit of colour on those cheeks, the paws and the ears. But I did it, and I was really happy with the result. And here we go, and now it's all dry and all done. And what I was trying to do, this is when I'm making the ball with the foam clay. It's all pretty straightforward. And you know when I said that the foam clay sticks to everything? Well, I found out that it doesn't actually stick to clay. Hence the reason why I didn't protect the bunny, because I realised that it wasn't actually sticking. So I had to use some PVA glue to actually attach it to the bunny once the foam clay was dry. But also, because I wanted the bunny to stand up, I had to sort out the tail, because as you can see, I've realised now that it's a little bit wonky. Now I understand why it kept rolling on one side. And I tried to sand it, and then I lost my patience with the sanding. So as you will see in a minute, spoiler alert, I added a little bit more modelling. I cannot say it. Modelling paste. I just put a little bit of cling film. That maybe wasn't a brilliant idea. I should have used some grease-proof paper. What's wrong with me? And added a little bit of modelling paste at the bottom, and then you will see if it's going to stand up. Yeah, and he does stand up. But then I had the issue that there's a gap between for some reason, the front of the bunny was shorter than the back, and there was a gap at the top. So it kept falling off and it wasn't closing properly, but also there was no friction. So I contemplated like putting a little bit of foam clay all the way around, but then I just limited to the back of his ears, and it seemed to have worked. Oh my god, the bunny egg bunny is finished. I'm in love. I'm happy and relieved. And here it is. Ah, what do you think? Ah, what do you think of the little bunny? And it seems to be opening and closing pretty well. And I'm so happy that he actually stands up. Yeah, it was really great. The modeling paste helped a lot with the tail, and look at that tail, and flatten it at the bottom, and also adding the little bit of foam clay at the back, so then it closes properly. Because there was a little bit of a gap at the top. But will he hold the little chocolates? Let's have a look. I think I got carried away a little bit with all the chocolate bits. So let's see. Ooh. We're going to put a big one. Oh, that's open. Let's put one of them in there. Let's see. This is quite heavy. So let's see if we can close it with all of these, which is quite a bit, actually. So, oh, the test. Oh, oh my god! It stands up with the chocolate inside. I am very, very excited. That I could put some chocolate in here. It's just literally what I wanted to do. And I'm so gutted that I couldn't do it 2 years ago. But here we go. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm thrilled. I am really thrilled that, instead of like a chocolate egg that usually they're a bit of a rip-off, they don't give you a lot of chocolate for the money that you spend. But you're going to have a lovely bunny that you can keep, and also plenty of chocolat. Loving it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, why not give me the thumbs up, because it really helps my channel to grow. And also there's going to be plenty of more projects with clay and other stuff that I'm up to. I've got a lot of ideas, so they're gonna happen at some point. So make sure you subscribe and hit all of the notifications so you can receive the notification of when the next video is out. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be plenty more. But thank you so much for watching, and take care for now. Bye bye.